Hey, what's up guys, it's ThatKiddJake, and today I want to talk about the top 5 things I would like in the new iPhone 5, most likely going to be released this fall. So let's jump in and get into the first thing, and that is a bigger screen size. Now, I personally would like a 4-inch screen, and I'm really happy that a lot of the rumors have been saying it's going to be a 4-inch screen. I wouldn't want something that's really huge like a Galaxy Note. It might be a little bit better for video playback, but in terms of putting it in your pocket, being really portable, and something a lot of people would take their iPhones with the armbands and run. It's going to be, not that huge, big of a difference going from a 3.5 inch to a 5-inch display or something even higher. So I'm really glad it's most likely going to be 4-inch, and I'm hoping it is mainly for video playback. The YouTube videos and watching movies will be a little bit better because sometimes I do like to watch movies on my iPhone when I'm just sleeping, or not sleeping, but I'm in my bed and don't want to have my computer on. So I'm really going to appreciate the screen, and also it comes in with games too, because I noticed with the 3.5-inch screen, which is the current size for the iPhone 4S and all of them before, sometimes my thumbs are in the way of a lot of the gameplay in some games, and I wish I could have a little bit more room to really see what's always going on. So it's not that big of a deal, but something a little bit bigger will help the experience and be a little bit better. So I am hoping for a bigger screen size and most likely a 4-inch screen. And the number 2 thing is the design of the whole entire phone. Now the first thing, the iPhone I think is really nice. It looks awesome. It's one of my favorite design phones I've ever seen, but I think it'll be a lot thinner and a lot lighter. And it already is those things, but it can even do more. And also the metal bands around it. When I'm playing a game like Infinity Blade, it really runs the processor, and it gets really warm, and especially because it's metal, it gets even more warm, and it gets sometimes uncomfortable because it's so hot. So I wish they maybe get rid of those bands. I know they say it's really important, but I think they can maybe get rid of those and maybe just put something else, or make it not metal, or because I guess it makes it a little bit more better in terms of metal, but I think it does have a consequence when you're rendering fast games that have great graphics and take a lot of power, and they can get a little bit uncomfortable. So I want it to be a little bit thinner, lighter, and maybe get rid of those bands. The third thing I want to talk about is 4G LTE. We've seen this recently introduced with the newest iPad, or iPad 3, whatever you want to call it, and there's always lots of benefits of 4G. We're seeing crazy numbers, faster than our home internet connection. I know a lot of people have tested between about, depending in the area, from like 15 megabytes to even 40 megabytes on Verizon. I haven't seen a lot with AT&T. So, and my current home internet connection is like 21, I think, with the highest. And so definitely 4G has to be in this newest iPhone. And really, because a lot of people like to work on their iPhone, just type notes and whatever, and just, stream video. I know I've always been in situations where I'm like, oh, I want to show you this cool video, and I'm on 3G, and then Sprint 3G is horrible. So I'm like an hour waiting for a video to render. It would be nice for having that to just instantly go, and then if I want to type in something and it really goes. And also Siri, I love Siri, and I love using it to find me a good restaurant or find something, and it obviously needs the internet to connect to the Siri server and then get the information. Obviously on 4G LTE it's going to be a lot faster, so definitely 4G LTE. I predict it would be this new iPhone coming out, iPhone 5. Also, in the front, the HD camera. I love FaceTiming people, and but I wish the quality was a little bit better. Like I think on the new Max, they put HD FaceTime cameras, so I'm hoping that comes in the new iPhone 5. Because when I FaceTime people, obviously I want to have like I'm talking to them in person. So obviously I want a camera to be better to really pick up their what they're saying, what they're doing, what their smile, whatever, make it the experience even better. So I'm hoping that there is a updated camera on the front, and hopefully maybe a 720p HD FaceTime camera. And right now it's still BGA, so that's something that I think they will probably do as well. And so that would be awesome for us FaceTime users. And the last thing, which is the fifth thing, is a quad-core device. A lot of these newer phones that are coming out are quad-core. Obviously, the iPhone, I think, is still dual-core. And I think the quad core. I know in the new iPad they recently released the A5X chip, which is still dual core, but it's quad core graphics, and pretty much it's the same thing, but it's going to be a little bit better for games with graphics that for developers that really support it and optimize their game for it. But I'm hoping that they might introduce a quad core CPU GPU in the phone, so that and the iPhone is pretty fast, but it can be a lot faster, and maybe there's games that they do lag, not a lot. I'm like this much maybe in some certain games, and there's not a lot, and I wouldn't be complaining about it, but I think it could be a lot faster, and really no lag at all at any time. And I think just to compete as well with all these other phones that sort of brag about their faster processors, which the iPhone for us is no slouch, but I think that it would be nice to have something even faster. So those were my top 5 things. If you have anything that you personally want, you can leave them in the comment below. Just the things that you would like to see in the new iPhone 5 that's most likely going to be coming out in October. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions about any Apple rumors, I can help you out sometimes, because I'm always sort of in the loop and I like to read a lot. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Peace out.